What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Was It Good Though podcast, where we discuss, debate, and sometimes argue on movies and TV shows, old and new. I am one of your hosts. My name is Jazz.
And I am Jason. A few house rules before we get into this review. One, please have fun. Two, please like, share, subscribe. Let your people know, let your friends know what we are doing over here at the Was It Good Though. Number three, we will be spoiling this review. So if you haven't seen it, stop here and come back after you've seen it. And lastly, and certainly not least, this is not a kid podcast in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So if you want to listen with your children, that is on you. That is not on us. I am here to let you know. Please stop or continue. Let's get to this review.
I do. It's a part of my outfit. So like the watch, necklace, glasses. That's the other part of my outfit.
There's people out here that really can't see.
I'm hating on y'all. Well, not hating on y'all. I'm kind of stepping in y'all lane, but I look good doing it. So
Anyway,
sorry for y'all.
All right. It's the holiday season, and y'all bashing people that wear glasses.
I'm married to one, so I can't talk too much.
Right. Right.
Can't see nothing.
Jazz can't either. But you ready, Jazz?
I mean, I see what's happening here, but yes, I'm ready.
I'm glad you can.
The band boys is back, man.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's see what...
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Man, this is the Was It Good Though podcast, the podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. This is Jason.
And this is Jazz.
And we join with a special guest today, Jazz. I'm gonna say highly requested. I don't care what you feel or what you think about it. We're gonna say highly requested. We got my guy Ness back in the building. How you doing, sir?
Happy to be back, man. I heard I was on the ban list, but I had to talk to some people and get up off there. But we here now.
Yeah,
got to see y'all, man. Let's go.
If you try to get into Canada, you might reach out to Drake, get onto the podcast. I make some clearances for you. I'll make some clearances for you.
It definitely was all you, man. I ain't call nobody else out.
Oh boy. All right, gentlemen. All right. Seeing the energy. It's the holiday season. Y'all wilding. Okay. All right.
But man, because it is the holiday season, Jazz, we back in our holiday bag.
For sure.
Like, back in our holiday bag, episode 80. We taking it to a classic, back to 1996. I think this is one of your favorite movies, right, Ness?
Yeah. I grew up on this right here.
Yeah, man. This was one, man. I got a question. We're gonna see what if you really grew up on this, what you picking for real. What you picking for real. But Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Sinbad. Yeah, man, I had a good time with this. Definitely had a good time. So Ness, before we even really get into this, man, I think me and Jazz kind of talked about it, but what are some of your favorite holiday movies?
Oh man. Home Alone out the gate, that's just the one. But Home Alone, let's go. I grew up on this one. My wife made me watch The Grinch every year, so it's an obligation in this house. But Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably my top three. I'm gonna go with.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Unless you're gonna count Friday, you thought next Friday. Was it Friday after next?
Friday after next, for sure. That's a Christmas movie. It's a little raunchy, but it's definitely it's still Christmas.
No presents being open, but
I mean, that was being stolen, so they couldn't open them.
Yeah, it's facts.
I mean, they got them back though. Shout out to Friday After Next. We reviewed that as well. Check that out.
That was our first holiday review, I think. Right? That was our first. Or Home Alone. I think Home Alone was first, then Friday.
It was our first black one. I mean, as of today, our only black one, but we put them in rotation.
It is, man. But this opening scene to the movie, we get a little Turbo Man, looks like a TV show, going on, a lot of cheesy TV. Growing up, the What was your favorite TV show when you was a kid, Jazz? Outside of Gargoyles, live action. Don't mention Gargoyles again.
Damn.
That was terrible.
No, it wasn't. Don't be disrespectful.
Oh my God.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, live action, I'm gonna say, Are You Afraid of the Dark? For sure.
Ooh, I mean that needs to be remade into a movie.
I think so as well. Yeah, I think a show of that would be really dope if they brought that back. Maybe Jordan Peele can get into that since he did the Twilight Zone a few years ago. So that'd be pretty cool. Of course, Sister. I mean, seeing something like that. A lot of Black shows. Does it matter if it was like, because I can throw a different world in there as well. Does it matter what kind of show? Okay.
It don't. I was definitely staying with a kid show, but I feel you.
Oh.
The shows you pick. I feel you.
I was watching cartoons, okay. Jason. Like you cut half of my viewing off. I mean, you could throw Power Rangers in there. I
did. I did say live action. I was trying to go with live action. I didn't say the cartoon because when we grew up, we had Saturday morning cartoons, which I figured out they had a lot of regulations on the way that they advertised to kids, which is why they stopped it. Which I just recently found that out. What about you, Ness? What was your kid time like?
Probably Power Rangers, man.
It
was morphing all over the house.
That was me too. In this movie, since we picked it, this movie was inspired by the Power Rangers, well, the toy of the Power Rangers and the Buzz Lightyear toy that came out around that same exact time. Said it was just a pandemonium trying to get those toys in the store, and they wrote a movie about it. And that's how we got this. So we get introduced to Howard. Howard is at work. He BSing. He telling all his people the same exact thing. Everybody he speak with is the number one customer. Ness, what did you think about Howard's character?
I think that's good customer service, man. You ain't lying, you ain't trying, but yeah, man, he doing what he gotta do to put some money in his pocket. So I mean, they look like they was living pretty good. So I mean, it's working.
They did. But of course, Howard has an assistant. She's on top of his case to make sure he doesn't miss his child's event. I've definitely been in this situation. Anytime my child was in one of those, Jazz, I used to be rushing out of here to make sure I made it to my baby karate classes, because I mean that's important to make sure you're not missing it. But of course, his wife's on the phone, and that you never had a situation like this where you just too focused and you responding to the missus, and you say something. You was just like, wait, I was tripping. Wait, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, brain goes to autopilot sometimes when you're talking. So
how do those moments go for you?
I mean, usually come back up later, and I just act like I don't remember what she's talking about. You didn't tell me that.
We'll edit this out. Yeah. We'll make sure that don't get heard.
She know about that.
Yeah, that's definitely saying that's not getting edited out at all. What?
She edited out her wild takes. I tell you what.
I haven't edited no wild takes out in a while. They all stay in
a while. It's been a while. I'm proud of you. Of you.
You know.
Not since feet clapping. Go.
Yeah.
Never ended that one.
I got a lot of like good reactions on my side. But like, you know,
I bet
a lot of MK fans out there. Like, shout out to y'all.
Got some feet fetish people out here. So.
But Howard, he does attempt to try to make it to his son's karate to see him get his new belt. Jazz, we get the introduction to, we're gonna call him Barnaby Jones at this point, which is the cop that pulls him over. What did you think about this moment?
I mean, first off, when people drive where Howard was driving to pass all the traffic, I can't stand them. So I just said I can't stand them. Like, what you doing? So
they're trying to get to where they're
trying to hurry up.
They're trying to get there.
So is everybody in traffic. That's not a lane to drive in. I'm
Y'all wasn't
sorry.
thinking.
Listen,
Y'all didn't think. It's not your. It's not our fault. You didn't think like this.
but who went home with a speeding ticket? Howard, the person that was thinking. But he deserved what he got. I ain't feel no kind of remorse for him at all. But the cop was wild to try to have him say the ABCs backwards. Like, can either one of y'all do that?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You said he deserved what he got. Man, the cop was being a little extra, man.
No, Howard deserved that speeding ticket. But doing the ABCs backwards, nah, he was. I'm trying to figure out if Howard was black, like how that situation would have been panned out. I mean, I don't know.
We that he would have definitely been locked up. He would have definitely been locked up around here. But we at the karate, at Jamie's karate class. We get introduced to Ted. Ted got the women eating out of his hands. Like I don't understand, but Ted focused on a man's wife as opposed to all these single women who's going after him. What do you think about my guy Ted in this?
Ted want what he can't have, man. I don't want that. I get that.
Ted said, "I won't
playing the game." Ted disrespectful for real.
Nah, Ted was wild.
Whole movie, Ted disrespectful, man.
Yeah. Nah, Ted needed some hands and feet on his ass because he was on one, bro.
This scene was wild to me because like he had a woman have a whole plate with cookies. Like sis wrapped the whole. You're going to an event. Why are you doing this? Like she just took that out of her bag, and then she was another lady. Ted, I need you to work on my door. He was like, oh, I got the tools for that. And so I haven't watched this movie in like 20 years. So all the sexual jokes, I didn't catch
what they were talking about.
Any of them at the time as a kid. But this movie had a lot. I'm like, oh, y'all just doing it at the kids' karate class? Like, that's how Ted pulled.
I mean, at the kid karate class, I got nothing to do with my hormones and my emotions and how I'm feeling.
Now that we're here, Jason, since I know that you've gone to different classes for your daughter, were you that dad that was pulling the other moms at these karate events? Or whatever?
Not at the karate events, no.
The swag daddy.
Not the
daddy that comes in with the swag. Yeah. You know they look. He ain't gotta say nothing. He know they look.
But yeah, I mean, when you go into these events, yes, I'm stepping out like I'm going to the club. I'm clean. I got the smell good on. I got the haircut. I can't let my kids. I'm representing my kids, so I got to make sure I'm on point. Like when I go up in there, regardless of what I say or what I do, that's Mr. Wallace right there. I got to make sure I'm presentable in that situation. So yeah.
You ever had somebody bring you cookies?
Bring me cookies?
Actually, no. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. Holiday.
I've never had no cookies on. Cookies on the plate.
You set something up bad right there. You was setting something up real bad.
Got no cookies on no plate at least.
That's it.
But of course, Howard, he makes it to the school. It's late. He makes it home. And this nigga Ted still being disrespectful. This man's on my house doing my lights.
How was it disrespectful? He was helping you out.
Jazz, fuck out of here with that. Fuck out of here with that. Because
I'd have drug that's off the rule.
Now, I will say, why they put decorations up on December 23rd? Like at this point, bro, let it go. Because when you gonna take this stuff down?
I ain't even put that together. Oh my God.
But Jason,
2 days
during our this Christmas episode, which ain't dropped yet, but we done got to record it. We talk about families doing stuff late to be in the moment, even though you don't have that many days. This don't count.
It don't, because at least in this Christmas, they was coming from different cities. They was coming from different places in the world. These 3 niggas stay in his house every day. Howard just ain't on his business. Howard just in a completely different world.
Cause I ain't want no lights on my house.
He was making money. He was selling stuff.
It's September 23rd. I didn't want no lights on the house.
Which reminds me, where are these jobs that these celebrities be having in these movies? Because they was in there goddamn doing the Macarena, train dancing and some more type stuff.
That's how them holiday parties be. They be lit.
He was at work. There wasn't no holiday party.
It was a holiday party happening.
Working. Oh,
I mean, he was working. No, he was working, but like it was a holiday party happening downstairs. It's kind of like if you remember the movie Scrooge with Bill Murray. Like they had a holiday party in the same building that they was working at.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't have been working. I'd have been at that party getting it in. I would have been getting it in. But like I said, we see Howard. He make it to the house. He's trying to make it up to his son because he missed him getting his belt, which it was important. Never want to disappoint your kids. Those are some moments you a lot of these moments you can't get back. You can't reverse it. The kid will hold on to it. They keep up with it. But he asked him what's his favorite toy, which at this point you kind of see where his son just don't believe in him because he was like, "Don't worry about it. I'm giving it to Santa Claus. He gonna handle this. I ain't got it.
I don't want you to mess this up.
I don't need you to fuck this up." So, Ness, when you was a kid, is there a toy that you wanted so bad and Santa Claus ain't come through for you?
Oh, you talking about that? He didn't come through?
Yeah, he didn't come through. Some you really wanted, but he didn't come through.
Oh man, probably probably the game systems when they was first coming out. Super Nintendo and all that type of stuff. When they first came, I would get it later, but I didn't get it on time. I'd still be playing PS4 right
now. What's wrong with that?
Oh, my fault. That wasn't no shot. But the ones that I did get when I was little, I really, remember they had the Super Soaker with the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
That I had to have that backpack, man. I had to have that. Back then, we used to play, punching bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the deal. Kids don't know nothing about this stuff.
We had some
in the house.
We had some super dope toys growing up.
We did.
Man, we used to have a little wrestling ring with all the wrestlers.
Oh yeah, all the WWF wrestlers.
Jazz should have been recording her action figures here the way she was playing with them. Jazz, what?
I'm not gonna lie, it would have been dope. Like, yeah.
What kind of action figures you had?
Me, I had since Gargoyles was my favorite cartoon, I had Gargoyle action figures. And then my brother had the aliens. So, and then he had some Jurassic Park action figures. Yeah. And then I had my Barbies as well. So I would mix all of them together. My whole situation was looking like Toy Story. Fuck y'all talking about.
Was a Barbie.
This nigga put Barbie, Gargoyles, and Jurassic Park and dinosaurs. Nigga, what the fuck?
But
I was making some baby Godzillas around this bitch.
But see, the thing is that helps create creativity in the child to where they're not limiting themselves. So I'm just saying, you're welcome. Putting y'all.
They only walk. They only walk. So I mean, I don't know what creativity you was doing. You couldn't do too much more with them outside of walk them across the floor.
You create stories for them.
Oh,
you never
did you do that with all action figures?
I'm saying like that's what I was doing. Like when I had all of them mixed together.
We had a theme.
I ain't
all my Power Ranger toys fought Power Ranger toys.
Nah,
the wrestlers fought wrestlers.
Nope, I brought all of mine.
Gargoyles and Barbies.
Jazz joined everything together.
Hey,
it's just like fuck it. We got a melting pot over here, baby. We got a melting pot over here. So was there a toy that Santa Claus didn't come through for you, Jazz?
For me, it wasn't really a toy. I always wanted a pet rabbit. Like ever since I was smaller, yeah, I wanted a pet rabbit so bad.
Have you ever had an animal at any point?
Them niggas gave me a hamster. What the fuck am I?
I had a gerbil, so I can't even talk.
I mean, but a gerbils, they're like a guinea pig, right?
No,
they're gerbils.
They're hamsters. Same thing, same size. They're small little.
Oh, did they always try to escape?
Nah, he was cool. He just ate sunflower seeds and shit.
Oh, mine always tried to escape.
You had them gargoyles running around him.
Shit, I mean,
Gargoyles and dinosaurs. Motherfucker was scared to come around this round.
I don't know what's going on here.
Look, I don't, you know what? I open up myself to y'all, and here y'all go over here bashing my childhood. Like, what the fuck? It's the holiday season. That's kind of fucked up. This is not a safe space.
I'm sorry.
As Erica told us, there's not safe spaces, just brave places. What you got for me?
I was gonna ask you what toy you had, but I don't even give a fuck no more.
I wasn't the biggest toy person growing up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a system person. I think the one that killed me though was like whenever the PlayStation 2 first came out. And that was the only thing I didn't want nothing else. I didn't care for nothing else. You could have took my bed and gave me the PlayStation. I would have been perfectly fine with it. Boy, I didn't get that PlayStation. Boy, I cried for 2 or 3 days about that shit. I cried about 2 or 3. The crazy shit, people have bought me video games for this system. I ain't got. I had games in those system.
So you were sitting there imagining.
You read the booklet.
Right.
You would never read the book.
Jason is imagining what he plays when he would be playing.
I know how to play it though.
Jason be like,
but I get it. It's up, left, right.
Right. He
I know the cheat codes to it and everything.
Invite me over. I'll beat you in Mortal Kombat. I ain't never played though.
Man, you remember? You took it back. Cheat codes, man. Dang,
but I think the worst one is when Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out, and my uncle bought a memory card for me and my cousin to share. Like, bro, we see each other once a month, nigga. How is this gonna work? Like, how is this gonna? So, nigga, every weekend we got together, we tried to beat the game that entire weekend. And Vice City wasn't that easy to just go beat because you had to start everything back over.
Well, you said something. Can you imagine back when we was? Well, I aged myself out. You went PlayStation 2. I said Super Nintendo. But it won't save it. There was no such thing as saving games.
Right.
You had to play it to beat it, and
yeah.
Super
beat it in one sitting.
See now, wait, now on Super Nintendo it actually did because you had
saved on Super Nintendo.
On Super Nintendo you had it's when you got the PlayStation when they started PlayStation when it's like you
35 memory card, yeah,
and I think
64 had
64. Yeah. You had to put a memory card in the back, man. Some bullshit, bro. But I tried. I definitely tried. But get to the next day. I'm infamous for being a last minute shopper. I have to get better. One year I do great with it. The next year I'm horrible with it. I'm just up and down. And that's what are you?
I'm done Black Friday. It's over. So if I can get it cheaper, I'm getting it cheaper. I got the list for you. Better give me your list. It's so funny. I ain't buying nothing in December, man. So yeah,
hey,
my stuff right under the tree now.
You said what?
You saying like you on time? You sound like you on time shopper, Jay. What are you?
She had a lot of gifts under her tree.
Yeah, they all under my tree. Right, all of them. I ain't done no shopping.
There might be homemade bums or something up under there. Ain't no telling.
As long as they don't
ain't
go
no
off.
gifts.
Chill.
I had to find you a gargoyle shirt. Christmas.
Please do. That'll be fire because I wear that shit. But I normally shop like ahead of time. But this year gift cards and love. That's all I got. Can't do nothing else.
But of course, Howard, he makes it to the store after dealing with the family and dealing with some more Ted bullshit per usual. And it almost looked like Black Friday, but it's Christmas Eve. Clearly, a lot of people doing some last minute shopping. You got this whole list. We get introduced to Myron. Ness, I think that's your guy. What you think about Myron? What do you think about Myron character? We get introduced to him.
Man, first off, shout out to Sinbad, man. I don't think Sinbad get enough love for. Sinbad was on all my kid movies, man. So just one of my favorite actors. But he funny, man. He just, just happy go lucky dude, man. Just supposed to be working, obviously. But he ain't working. He at the toy store.
Yeah, man, ain't doing shit he's supposed to be doing.
Nah, definitely not. Took it back to the toy stores too, man. Shout out, man. People don't remember toy stores, man. Drop me off at the toy store. Mama gone for an hour and a half. I'm still there when
having a good ass time.
Yeah. touching shit.
Jazz, what do you think about this introduction to Myron in this scene?
Myron was getting a lot of things off his chest when he said, "All these kids be writing letters to Santa. Ain't no Santa. Your daddy is laid off." I'm like, "Yo, Myron, chill. Like, relax. It's gonna be okay." So even though he wasn't out working, he was working being a great dad because he went through hell and high water trying to get this toy.
He was choking a white woman.
Listen, she was in the wrong space. She was really in the wrong space, but like I told you, I haven't seen this movie in like 20 years. I completely forgot about that scene because I'm sitting here like, yo, why he choking this white woman out that was just standing in line? And then he was like, "Don't wear fur." Like, is that why you choking? You thought her shit was about to attack you? But the way that he switched, he was like, he's just trying to be a good dad. As soon as they opened up the doors, he said, "I fuck all of y'all." And they just went in. But I was gonna ask you, Jason, did you say what?
I was just that was his MO the whole movie. He would switch up real fast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We together. Oh hell no.
She cheated. He was mad that she cheated on him.
Yo, his wife. She smashed everybody at the damn
except him.
But that's your wife. So
shit, it happens.
I'm gonna mind my business. But did you see the movie Thanksgiving?
Thanks. No, I see Thanksgiving.
You know he ain't seen that. He definitely not watching that.
That's right. Because it was a horror movie that
there gotta be some killers or something.
It's a whole bunch of blood. I don't know about killing. Yeah. It's a lot of blood though.
It was both. But like this scene reminded me of Thanksgiving.
It did.
Luckily, obviously, since this is PG, the person who got trampled survived because homeboy had footsteps all over his face.
He did. Did y'all know that the Myron's character was actually supposed to have been Joe Pesci from Home Alone?
No, I didn't know that.
Did not know that.
Yeah, he said he felt like he was too small to play the role, so he didn't want to do it.
That wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think that would. How he fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like they were pushing each other. They just go push them on the ground. Like
they were. I think they were trying to go for that twins aesthetic again with him and Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
that wouldn't have hit. Like Sinbad was perfect in this. What you mean you don't know?
I just said I don't know. I don't know what it would have been like. We can say that today because we have it,
and not so good.
I mean, I don't know. It would have been different. It definitely would have been different. But so is 1996, right? 1996. It's November. I want y'all to pick what movie y'all going to go see. Jingle All the Way or Space Jam. Jazz, I'm gonna start with you.
Yo, in the theaters, I'm gonna say Space Jam.
Yes. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, all Space Jam, man, all day.
Like,
yeah, I said the same.
I didn't know they came out together. That's crazy.
It came out like 10 days before, but that's also they say this movie only broke even, so that's why it's not. It wasn't received as well. But I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger going from shooting up, that he didn't know barely to having a family and trying to fight over a toy. I can see some difference of opinions in that.
They should have just said Space Jam.
That's Michael Jordan, man. You can't even compete with Mike, like and Bugs Bunny. Nah.
Right. Because I feel like because around that time before Space Jam even dropped, you had Cool World, and then you had Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm not exactly sure how successful they did in theaters because you have like live action meeting like cartoons. So, and especially with Looney Tunes. Yeah, if I was the folks,
I'm pretty sure Who Framed Roger Rabbit did good. I'm pretty sure that did good.
Yeah, that was
a big movie.
Probably would have waited if I was Jingle All the Way to be like, let me go ahead and let them do their thing.
Drop it in January.
Not January, but if this was in November, like I would have.
It came out in November.
Yeah, around Christmas.
I mean, but sometimes you have your release dates already picked, so you got to go based off that. You don't
but then
get
we
to change
see
it that
be
late.
Switching that shit up easy. But I guess in
2023, exactly.
Let me finish my statement, Jason. In 96, they probably didn't have that flexibility.
9 times out of 10, they didn't. But Howard, they go into this store, they try to get this toy. and pretty much laugh at him, laughed him at the store. um, yeah, I would have definitely jacked one of them niggas up. Cause like what the fuck? Like, why are you laughing in my face? Like, bro? Like,
they gonna ask everybody, yeah, hey y'all, hey, ask him what he looking for.
It's one thing for you to laugh, but for you to get the people involved with the laughing, we gotta fight at this point. Because clearly we got it's some beef.
Smoke. you want smoke, is what you're saying.
But I also find it funny that Arnold Schwarzenegger was running. He got to be the slowest running person I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't expect him to be out there just hightailing it. But the way he went for to chase that car when he went outside to go try to get that lady with that toy.
I'm just mad how he stopped the traffic. Like, he just stopped. Like, that car would have hit your ass. Get the hell out the street.
What was he gonna do if she stopped? Like, was you gonna try to pay her more money to get the toy? Was you gonna try to rob her?
Yeah, he wanted to pay her off. Yeah, he wanted to pay her off.
Lily had it. Shit, he paid $300 for it one time. Yeah. I know that dog wasn't worth $300.
He did not get it back.
He did. Oh no, he did get it. No, he didn't get it back.
He didn't get it back. Yeah, no. Sandler, he just was like, you know what? This ain't kosher. I was like, bitch, you don't beat these niggas up. I would have killed one of these boys up in here, man. Y'all lost y'all damn man.
Oh man.
But we make it back to the family house. The kids, they fighting over who gonna be Turbo Man. Did y'all have moments like that growing up?
Sure.
Like I used to had this pretend. Who was you trying to be next?
The Power Ranger, man. I was
Green
Ranger, man. I'm the Green Ranger. I'm the White Ranger. Whoever Tommy was, it ain't matter. Like, and my cousin gotta go. We gotta go. Every day. You was him yesterday. I'm him today too. You wanna go? You wanna go? Straight fight, man.
What about you, Jazz? You have moments like this with family or friends?
Not to where we were trying to
watch Gargoyles. I'm done.
I don't think you are though, Ness. Like I feel like you're gonna keep attacking
I swear I'm done. I've been on the ban list too long, man.
He said he loose.
Nah, he about to
I know I'm headed back at this point. Right. I can see it.
But nah, Jason, I didn't have any kind of moments like this. Did you?
For sure. I used to be playing house as a kid though, so I used to want to be daddy. What? I'm not being the kid again. Nope. I'm not being the kid. I'm not being the kid in the family. No,
I've never heard that. Oh my god.
I was not expecting that response.
Yeah. So y'all didn't play house growing up?
Oh man.
Y'all didn't play house? Okay, so that was just my okay. Never mind. Okay, let me keep moving around.
Wait, Jason. So I got a question. In this house that you was playing, was there rice biscuits?
Was it rice biscuits? We wouldn't eat no food at all.
Imaginary rice biscuits.
No food.
Yeah, well, you hell for the rice biscuits, bro. You hell for the rice biscuits.
Man, look, I'm just saying.
You ain't even got to explain it to me no more.
That's it. I saw the clip.
Rice, sausage, and eggs. That shit hit.
Jason, you said you eat that shit with just rice.
That's not the preferred method though. I also said that. Now I will just eat it with rice. I'm just saying. You don't eat. I just think of anything that you eat. Sometimes you combine certain shit. Like if I'm at a restaurant, they got rolls biscuits or whatever. I grab it and I mix my food with it, and I eating it biscuit with rice, and that shit hit. Rice, but I eat rice for breakfast.
Rice is not a condiment, but we can hear you going. definitely just made rice from a side to a condiment, but
Ted is in the house again. He undressing this man's wife at this point.
Listen,
trying to give her me time. Like, bitch, why are you giving my wife me time? Let her struggle. Like, what are you doing? what? I'm just saying. That's my job. It's not yours. Let her struggle a little bit. She need to figure it out until I get back home, and then we can do the rest of what we need to do.
Yes. I agree.
Ted said, "I can make these cookies. Go upstairs and shower."
Bro, and then he hollered at
And
my
then he
kid.
answered the phone though at my house.
Bro, nah, he gotta put. Yeah, and this one, them jokes in jazz. He was like, "I'm eating your wife cookies, bitch."
Listen,
What you mean?
I forgot about this scene because when I saw it again, I said, Ted. I was clutching my pearls. I said, "You nasty motherfucker!" Like what? Yeah,
He
was
nasty,
wild.
but does she know she married? Does she know she married? Cause you gonna take a shower while my buddy at the house?
Exactly. Yeah, nah.
No,
She out
we
of
ain't
she
going
out
for
of
that.
she out of order.
We ain't go for that.
She out of order. Now I got a lot.
Go take a shower when buddy when little man go to sleep. You better take a shower. Shower with this man in the house.
He should have just go have a seat. If anything, just go have a seat. You ain't got to get up. You ain't got to do any of the other stuff you're doing. Just get up, go have a seat. We can figure out the rest. When it comes to it.
He was wild when he was like, I mean, she's in the shower. You want me to go check?
Go,
bruh. Like you said, I'm saying, like that would have been the end of it. That would have been the end of Ted at that moment. It wouldn't have been no more Ted for the rest of the movie.
He got no respect, yo.
Hey,
and he's showing it too. He do not care.
He focused. He focused, and that's the end of it.
I mean,
but
Ted was definitely applying the pressure, like on level 100. But that'll get you shot.
Yeah, Steve Urkel should have been shot plenty of times, and this is what should have happened.
They gonna be brothers for real. Them two little kids. He ain't gonna have no daddy. He got to move him in because Buddy missing.
He got to drop him off at the fire station.
Buddy missing.
That grown ass boy.
Hey, they'll give him a job.
All right, Jazz ain't helping the kids with no parents. All right, Jazz.
Nah.
You know the little boy, like he ain't
so
no
you
stranger.
wait, so you would bring him in the house? That means
yeah, I took his daddy out. Yeah, I moved him in, man. That's the least I could do. I took his daddy out.
I'll drop him off at a nice shelter, foster center. I'll check on him, send him some gifts and shit.
For what? When you dropped him off, let me be done with that nigga. That's the end of that.
It's enough kids in the foster system, Jazz.
Listen,
that's why.
So, all right. So Ness said he gonna take him in. JC, you gonna take him in? All right. So I'm not crazy.
I might put him where his daddy at.
Wait, you see what the son too? Hey, but Jason, if you
son Turbo Man, my son Turbo Man,
right? Boy. You could do that.
You booster or what? What you trying to do? what you trying to do? You booster
shake like Booster already. Let me stop shaming. I'm tripping.
Yo, I got a question. Why did Booster have a hunchback?
He's a gargoyle.
The same reason gargoyles.
What the fuck? Show me a gargoyle with a hunchback.
They all hunchback when they're on top of the building, looking like this.
Jeepers Creepers, gargoyle, same thing.
The gargoyle head is crazy right now. But Jason, did you really just position your body as if you like hanging on
top? A gargoyle.
Weren't they statues?
Yeah, they was. Well, I guess I don't know. Jazz can answer that question.
Why
they statues?
They're statues during the day, but they're gargoyles during the night.
What they be protecting? What they be protecting?
I mean, they was protecting New York.
So they don't do nothing all day.
They're statues. It's like they're sleeping. They can't do anything. And they got to be careful where they go because somebody might try to destroy them because they're enemies and stuff. How have y'all never seen this cartoon?
I just turned from it every time it came on.
You are so disrespectfulness. Like
it wasn't in fire. Like when we was kids, we had so many different cartoons. You had like Bobby's World, like you had Sonic. Mortal Kombat had a cartoon. Like it's a whole bunch of cartoons.
Street Fighters had one too. All of that. Spider-Man and gargoyles. Y'all rude asses.
I was switching by the time gargoyles came.
Yo, all right, go ahead.
You watched Inspector Gadget too, then.
Carmen Sandiego.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched Inspector Gadget.
I hated both of them.
But of course, Howard, he hangs up the phone, pissed off. And then he runs back into Myron. And then he kind of tells them they should be a team, which it comes back up later in the movie. He was like, you could be Starsky and Hutch, Bunny and Clyde, Johnny Quest and Heidi. Did y'all watch that? Johnny Quest?
Yeah.
Horrible TV show. That was like a 1970s original.
No, did you watch the newest? Well, the one that was like updated? Because they did have one recently. I think they had one. It was. It was like late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, I'm about to check that out. But then this nigga said Ike and Tina.
But Tina left.
Like that's not a joke you getting off in 2023. We're not letting that joke. We're not letting that joke ride.
I could probably think of a few people that would replace Ike and Tina, but it still would. Nah, that's not where we're gonna stop at, Jason. This is not where this pod gonna end.
You scared?
So, I mean, I'm just cautious.
Don't do this on the one that I'm up there.
He said, not my episode.
Yeah, don't get me kicked off Instagram or something.
But they figure out that there's another store that has the dogs, and they begin this fake ass foot race that they do again, which Howard runs over a cop car, well, a cop motorcycle. Let me say that. Tries to pick it up, and he figures out it's the same exact cop that he had to beef with the night before. Like this nigga, like clearly they town is a circle. Cause like, bro, what kind of shit is this?
What area are you monitoring, sir? You just everywhere I met you there.
I do have I have moments like that, but not cops. I don't see cops like that multiple times, but I see people. Once I see somebody, I might see them somewhere. It's like, damn, I just seen that person.
I ain't never had that.
We're patrolling everywhere.
Man.
If I would have hit the motorcycle, I don't think I would have gotten out the car. I would have just kept going. He really could have just kept going and wouldn't have got caught.
I had a moment like that, but like it wasn't a car, it was a person. It was a person.
Why is that worse? So Jason said 20 points, nigga.
I was on I didn't hit him.
Statute of limitations passed on this, sir. We ain't.
I didn't hit him. But I'm driving on the interstate at night. I'm like, is that a person in the middle of the highway? I'm like, let me stop. He was like, pull over. I'm like, damn, that was a real person. He gave me a ticket. Said I was speeding, but I'm like, why are you in the middle of the street? And I'm like, I could have just went around this nigga and kept going. He wasn't gonna catch me. His old ass probably couldn't even see the car. Like he was just looking at different cars. Like it almost felt like a speed trap. Like he was sitting in like the turn on the interstate and like just pointing out cars, telling them to move over. But I'm like, why are you doing it? Like, why are you putting your life at risk?
So he's on feet telling people to pull over
in the middle of the highway, bro.
Are there other cops after him?
It was just him. I was so high, I stopped. Like that couldn't be real.
Okay. All right. I was trying to get there. Trying to figure out what we're talking about.
That couldn't be real. It is. Okay. That ticket got me arrested years later because I didn't go. Yeah, but anywho. But we make it to this new store, and everybody lining up, and the guy says, "Hey, we got the toy, but the price is going up. You niggas is too wild. It's going up." And I'm just what's the balls? Were they doing a lottery with the ball? Yeah. Like you didn't even win with the ball. You just had to get one. They called a number out. Is that what that was?
You needed the ball, and I think once you get it, then you get the toy. But it depends on who got the ball. That's why he was pretty much going through hell and high water to get it.
Because I thought it was just like if you get the ball, they gotta then call the number out, then you get the toy, but not like if you get the ball, you get the toy. But it makes more sense.
Oh no, that's what it was. I'm sorry. So I think they threw a bunch of balls, and depending on what number you got or they called out, that's the ball that you needed to have.
I didn't think it made sense how they did it. Because the balls were different colors, but why was he so adamant to chase down that one ball?
Because I would have been beating up some other people for that.
It was so many other balls. You ran after one ball. It's you in a building with the rest of them. So I was confused.
That man, he got maced on the ground, bro. I would have been fighting since I would have fought Sinbad. It wouldn't have been no more any of that.
Tripping, yeah, you maced that man. Yeah.
He said he got two. He get grabbed. Rodney King, another joke. You cannot get off in 2023. In 2023.
But a lot of people don't really know who Rodney King is because when he passed
away,
did.
In 1996, they did.
I'm talking about today because when he passed away, people were just like, "Who is that?" It's just like, how do y'all not know who Rodney King is?
That's not fair, Jazz. She was on Twitter.
What?
You was on Twitter talking about who is that? The people that you know knew. I guarantee the people that you know.
But the people I know grew up with me. But like when he died was like in the 2000s. How do you not know?
It was during Twitter. It was during Twitter time. And the reason
it
I
was
say
before
that
my heavy activity on Twitter.
When was the Rodney King? Was it
like 92, 93?
I think
Whenever the
But
riots.
that's an ill joke to throw off that close to that actually happening.
So
that's like a Trayvon Martin joke. Like
another fun fact within this.
That's bad.
A lot of Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger when they together is improv. A lot of those the dialogue that they had when they just by themselves was just them throwing that shit out there. So it definitely was Sinbad that's just that's just saying it.
That's rude, boy. Rude, boy.
But Howard is chasing after this ball. I don't know why he chooses to dive for a ball that's bouncing, but hey, whatever. Especially going away from you. It's not football. It's not baseball. Keep running. So he dives for it, runs into the wall in the mall, and it falls into a young lady's stroller. Ness, how are you handling this situation if you drop something? If that would have been you in that moment.
See, so by the time he got downstairs, she wasn't in the stroller no more. I'd have went to the parent, man. Like, hey, look, your daughter got my ball, man. Cause there ain't no way I'm about to chase this little girl through into the maze, and he grabbed her face. He was wild. He was.
Imagine
you'd have grabbed my daughter's face. You'd have lost your hand, bro.
Instantly
over. Ain't gonna be no pocketbook swinging. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, he gonna be on your ass. That's my daughter like that.
They call him a pervert,
boy,
a creep.
Yeah, he done with bad. Ain't nobody called it something you can't do in 2023. That man going to jail. He dead or in jail. You do that in the mall right now.
Jazz, you went to you remember Chuck E. Cheese had the balls growing up? Did you go to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid? Let me ask that first.
Not too much. I think I probably went once.
What childhood did you have?
I ain't never been to Chuck E. Cheese either.
You never been? What kind of childhood did y'all have?
I mean, is that like something that every kid had to experience?
I think so.
I sided with Jazz on something, man. But we had like we had the balls and stuff at pause at like the McDonald's playhouses. And Sonic Drive-In had one.
Sonic didn't have it. Like it's a Sonic here. Now that joint got a whole playground, sand playground, which is horrible for kids, but they got a whole playground, volleyball court, and some more shit.
Well, Sonic got all of that shit. Where they be skating to bring your food.
Yeah, every Sonic don't skate, but I seen. Yeah, well, it depends on where you at. So I say a nigga one day. I said, God damn, that nigga is roll. That nigga roll bounce king around this bitch. That nigga, he was in the freaking
He did
all. That nigga did a whole spin with the meal like three times. Boom, think of your meal. So I'm like, damn, what I teach y'all
that? That nigga spill that drink on your ass.
I seen a young lady that wasn't that good at skating. Oh my God, she tried. Soon as she came off the curb, I said, "Oh, that bitch would have." Yeah, but I said, "Damn, she don't skate, so she slid a little bit."
Yeah, but those is where I played it. I ain't gonna check you. We had arcades. We had check.
Yeah, we had a few arcades, man. So y'all ain't never got to fight in the ball pit then in one of these little places.
At McDonald's.
Man, different location. I had a kid, but I'm like, bitch, if you don't stop jumping on me, bro, we finna whoop your ass up in here today. We finna whoop your ass up in Chuck E. Cheese today.
I'll tell you, the only thing that changed, man, you had kids, man. You be looking at the other kids while your kid jumping, and you like, jump on my child, you want to, man. I'm gonna knock your ass. So,
and I'm quick, boy. I'm quick, swift in the room to get caught him. Hey, who boy is this? Who? Because if he touch my daughter, I'm whooping your ass.
Child ain't got no manners.
But of course, Howard get his ass beat. He gets sent on his way. And then Santa Claus overhears him talking about the Turbo Man doll. First off, ain't no elf could just pull a picture out of his elf suit and be like, "Hey, we got these."
That's from this morning. This morning.
And he can't even come and bring it to me. He tell me I got to then take you to the location too. Scammer.
So first off, you got a picture. You know you had to get the picture developed. So when did you get that picture developed? It's from this morning.
Maybe he did on his way to work.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, why you got a picture with the doll that's about half your height, as if you got somebody that's just like you got them like tied to like you kidnapped somebody, like a kidnapped victim. Like this was wild. But I also that's what it was. But I also think like Bad Santa idea came from this and the whole Santa warehouse. So
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, that probably is.
I wouldn't be mad at that. But we make it to this warehouse.
Jason, did you like the password?
I wonder, is that where that song came from? Or was they already? I mean, it's kind of hard to say.
I think the song was probably already out. Do you remember what the password was? Can you sing it and say it for us, please?
I actually I don't remember. Could you help me out with that? What was the password?
I remember the second verse. Batman smells.
Oh, okay. You don't remember the beginning verse? Just the Batman smells.
I mean,
because I think the real song, Jingle Bell, Batman smells, Robin laid something.
Batmobile lost his will and got away.
Like he always do.
I mean, hey man, he dead now.
Let me ask y'all this. All right. So that was went dark. Jason, since you are a fan of Batman, let me ask you first: Black Panther or Batman? Who's winning that fight?
I don't know what that has to do with the holiday Christmas season.
Since it does
nothing.
No,
I don't think.
So you're not going to answer?
Movie is about any of these things.
Jason, Jason, are you not going to answer the question?
You can't say that for like a Marvel conversation.
No, Wayne. Look, Marvel ain't got shit dropping. And it's a recent.
They got it. Actually, Jason. Marvel got a TV show. All right,
so he's going to be doing this. Next, let me ask you, since my co-host doesn't want to answer the question, between Black Panther and Batman, who was winning that fight?
And Black Panther dead, so.
Oh, we went dark. Whoa. All right, Jason, go ahead.
He is dead. I mean, I'm just saying his character's dead.
Damn. That's what's like, I'm going to match Jason's energy. All right, we can get That's crazy.
Gargoyles.
Like, what? Nothing to go with that. He's just
I would go Black Panther though. He got powers. But yeah, he got powers. Batman ain't got nothing but a suit on.
It's true. This is true.
Jason's still not gonna answer the question.
I'm not. I refuse to answer the question.
I'm gonna guess, so I can't not answer.
So Ness, we make it to the warehouse. We get to see, we get he don't even show me the product. He gives me a gift wrapped. Like, bro, hold on. First off, I brought you all the way here. The least you can do is ensure that this toy is together, it's assembled, and ain't shit wrong with it.
How you giving up money before you check what you giving up? Like what
that's how you get finessed. Now that's truly how you get finessed. Because I'm just saying, like, how do you? But I've seen people get duped in situations like this. It's just like, so you had no forethought. Like, why would you give them something they gave you nothing? I told that story on here before. My guy got caught selling the weed. Like, he did that. He gave the guy the weed before he got the money, and dude ran off on him. Just a foot race. And instead of him chasing him, he came back to me. It was like, "Hey, can I get the box cutter, bro?" No. Just get in the car. We going home. We gotta talk about this.
Wow.
We gotta talk about this. It's like, what was you doing? How you gonna pay the plug back?
Was the dog speaking Spanish? I don't even think that was Spanish.
It spoke Spanish. He said it's multilingual.
He's like, no, don't take it out the box. Don't take it out the box. What you mean, don't take it out the box?
Nigga, I just paid you $300. I'm finna play with this thing right here. We're gonna make sure everything, the action grip, the disc tray for the goddamn, the jetpack for the takeoff. We're finna do a whole bunch of shit.
When the head and arm fell out, he was like, "Oh, well, assembly required." Like, you know.
But I think his son said no assembly required. Batteries sold separately.
He did.
So it was like, you lying. My son already hit me to this.
This toy is falling apart. Of course they're lying. It's not speaking English. You can't trust these people.
What you think about the fight that happens after, Jay?
Chaotic and hilarious. Because I'm sitting here like, oh no, I know you strong as shit, but you are in a warehouse full of Santa Clauses. I mean, but he was able to hold his own.
I think Arnold forgot he was strong.
Man,
he won't really beating on nobody like Terminator. Like,
the first Santa Claus, because he
bought the couple of them.
He made the wig hit him so hard he hit the ground and hit a backflip.
My ninja Santa came out there with the nunchucks. Said my boy ready.
Man.
Why they had a little small mini me elf get thrown to the wall? Like, why they do that? Mini-me. I know.
Hopefully that was him.
Nobody's Link of Thrones.
Yeah, that was Vern. Little cameo. R.I.P. to the OG. Yeah, that was funny when Giant knocked his ass across the room. He was like, "Little buddy," they done killed this man. They no little buddy me.
So how did they do that to get that little joker to fly across the room? Like, what is he attached to that has him just?
Not it.
That's hilarious, man. There ain't no CGI in that, bro.
Man, that entire scene was hilarious, bro. Because he was just whooping their ass. He grabbed a whole candy cane. He was going across their faces with us. Like, man, nah. But if y'all don't jump this, man, he said, "Dog pile." Then of course, after they get him down, the police raid the spot. They raid the spot. They called him the Grinch. I guess
they did call the police the Grinch.
They called and just so happened a badge of a fake police badge is inside the case. He picks it up and he puts them in a place. This kind of reminded me of have you seen Last Action Hero?
Yes.
This what they kind of
can't remember it though.
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger or is it okay? Because I'm thinking of what was the other one with Chuck Norris when he was with the kid and the kid kept imagining him, but then he was actually there.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's another one. It's just like Last Action Hero, but it's a different kid. But I'm not to pull it up now to get that look at it. That was a good one too. Yeah, we had a lot of good, nice kid movies. But I wonder how our parents feel about them because I wonder if it's how I feel about the stuff my kids be watching. Because I'd be like, man, the fuck is this? The fuck is this?
I still watch my '90s stuff with my daughter now. She like that, and I'm like, yeah, it was legit.
Y'all training her right. Yeah,
20 years later, it's legit because I ain't watching these cartoons now. I can't do
it. But he makes it back outside. His car is like broke. Was it broke down? No. He went to the radio station.
He had ran out of gas.
What, did he run that guy? I thought they broke in his car. I don't remember.
They broke in his car and took everything up out there.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so I think he was driving, then he ran out of gas, and then that's when he went to the diner. So when he went back after all the radio stuff, it was like Merry Xmas. Like, it's kind of funny to take somebody's stuff and then put
Merry Xmas. But you make it to a diner. This is when we have this conversation between him and Myron about what it's like being a father and what you didn't feel, and I was just like, So Arnold Schwarzenegger now chooses to fix his life because he don't want his child to be a black man. Like that's what they pushing to us because he's seeing his son as a mailman. Like the mailman, what's wrong with
that's exactly what I said when I saw it. Like I didn't even catch this when I was little. Like, hey, hold up, man, this ain't right here.
Wait.
He talking about how he's such a failure, and I'm like, hold up, yo. This is hey.
I ain't gonna. I was laughing at this scene because I was just like, so you're imagining your son being a mailman? Like Drinky's like, this one's for you, Dad, just because you didn't get him a toy. Like,
how do you feel? Like, I don't like how they make fun of some people's jobs. I'm like, how you feel as a mailman watching this movie?
Probably gonna go postal.
Ah, that was good. That was
quick too. It was quick too.
Yeah, no, I think about that all the time. I'm watching like, damn, I don't know what also I don't know if this could be remade, but like they never showed this man kid at no point. They ain't talk about it. It zero. It was just him out working to get something for his kid. Never showed him no pictures or nothing.
I don't know if you actually really know he's the only black person in the movie.
It was one black lady in the background.
In the background,
but that's it. She had no dialogue.
No voice.
He's the only person with a credit in this movie. That's black.
I mean, I guess if they were to make this movie today, I don't think it'll be a post office worker. I think it would be an Amazon worker, or like maybe UPS or FedEx. I think his position would change.
I don't think you can remake this movie.
You gotta make your jokes more up to date.
But who going? Ain't no toy stores.
So,
you're definitely right, because everything is online now.
Everything online.
So okay. So instead of making Myron a Amazon worker, you can pretty much have them tracking down Amazon trucks.
You could looking for your gift that
right.
they sell,
or looking
because have you ever because I've been in a situation where these bitch ass niggas said they came to my house and they never knocked on my door, and I was like, we miss you. He just put the tag on there and ran off. I was like, wait, no, you didn't. I've been sitting like, bitch, I go to the truck. I called and I'm running at the truck like, hey, like he never came in my house. Like, what's going on? He was like, they made him stop. So that I can see that.
Was you running like Jonathan Majors behind the truck? All right, so but no,
because I can run. I don't know what the fuck Jonathan Majors was doing.
Hey, but see, sis had some distance behind her.
I get why she was beating his ass at this point. Yeah, damn.
That baby gonna get Kang though. But that's wrong. But I feel like if like you could probably do this again today. You won't have the toy stores, but you can make it the Amazon truck or something like that. It'll be.
They already have a sequel to this. I realized.
Yeah, it's like the little girl.
Yeah. They made one
until I watched it again. I was like, oh, they made another one. Not watching that.
Yeah. That's almost worse than
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Yeah, it's worse than other Home Alones. Jazz said she don't acknowledge 3. That's disrespectful. Though.
Wait, it's a 4?
Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a Home Alone 4.
Yeah, the house in Home Alone 4 is so nice though. I did watch it when I was a kid. The house is so nice. The house was nice. I did.
Because he was in 3 of them, right? Macaulay Culkin.
He was only in 2.
Oh, he was in 2. Okay.
He was in 2. But they was talking to the kids. The kids was talking and they were trying to figure out, why Ted is such a good dad. And he was like, well, he wasn't like that before he got divorced. So maybe if your parents get divorced, he'd be a better dad. And he was like, wait, that's a hell of a change in life just to get a better dad. Then he had this conversation with, he kind of snapping out on the kid, which that was kind of rude. But he went off on his dad and hung up on his ass.
Let me ask y'all this. So he was asking, put your mother on the phone multiple times. But Jamie felt like, promises.
Promise.
So like, how would y'all have, like, if y'all were on the other end of that phone, you just like, put your mother on the phone. I'm broke down. Like, I need to speak to her. And he's just like, but Turbo Man, like, I guess I understand snapping a little. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just like, little nigga, like, put that on pause for a second. Like, I need your mother so she can come pick me up.
Ness.
These are things that go on in Caucasian households. This does not go on in the African American communities. So no offense to anybody, but these just don't happen. Because I'd have called that house back. I'd have been on the way home.
Hey man, fuck
ain't no
gifts.
Christmas. I ain't worried about Turbo Bank. Ain't no Christmas. You just cancel Christmas. Christmas canceled.
Because Jamie seemed like he wild out a few times. Like even in the beginning of the movie when he slammed the door in his dad's face, I said, "Ain't no way." I
get you can kind of get him, but you can't get him because his daddy ain't coming through for him. Like, and he don't feel like his daddy care. So I mean, that builds up in your system to the point where you just like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. Yeah. Put your mama on the phone. Fuck it. Fuck what you talking about.
Swear to God, when I pull up,
nigga, fuck this.
I ain't coming home, nigga. Figure it out with Ted.
Ted trying to get you white, nigga.
He did say, "Mom's next door rubbing Ted."
Bruh.
He did say that, and he a snitch. Like,
what's the snitch part?
Why are you telling your dad that your mom is next door petting Ted?
That's
letting you know what she up to.
That's a kid, period, man.
It is.
I'm snitched on all the time.
It's just what they do, man.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they gonna do. Oh, daddy was nigga. You don't tell me what your mama did.
No.
I ain't never tell you what your mama did. Never tell what mama did. Ever.
Went to the grocery store and I had some candy. I told you at the store, don't tell your mama I gave you that candy. First thing he come out your mouth when you walked in the house.
The first thing you told
Daddy gave me some candy. All right. What can you do?
But when they in this diner, they hear a radio show. They say that they got a few more. They have a doll that they're gonna give away if you can name the reindeer. Could y'all name them?
Nah, I can try, but
when they make it to the radio station, dude was naming the Jackson 5. Like, bitch, look at this. Look at the racist shit they be you naming niggas reindeers.
Tino Michael. Jermaine. Oh man, I can name the Jackson 5, but can't name the reindeer.
Shit, one of them motherfuckers real, the other ones ain't.
Wasn't it like 6 of them? It was 6 reindeers.
It's 8.
Damn. And then Rudolph, right?
I think he's included.
I thought Rudolph was like the leader. Right.
Not at first. That's not how he started.
I mean, look, it's how you finish.
No, not all the time.
In that situation.
It ain't, because he was getting his ass beat for 2 hours. That's crazy. They was beating his ass for 2 hours because he had a red nose.
But then he got promoted to be in the lead. He became Santa's favorite after getting his ass beat. It built character for him.
Because that nigga nose was red. Because he took ass whoopings.
Listen, I'm just saying it built character. He was able to lead his bullies.
They said somebody was like, if Santa Claus knew it all, why he didn't stop them from whooping Rudolph? I think you don't know about kids, right?
Not knowing about your reindeer kind of wild though. They right there beside you.
Shit, I don't know where Santa Claus be at. What he be doing? It might be with Mrs. Claus.
I just know he be getting milk and cookies.
Do
y'all believe in Santa milk and cookies?
I have, yeah. I have.
Have I ever left Santa milk and cookies?
Sure.
For my kids, yes.
Oh, no,
not for me.
I did when I was little.
I always wanted to do it. My parents would be like, "No."
Nah, we wouldn't do it. Did you have a chimney?
No. We did. We had a full-on fucking fireplace. Okay. I'd be like, "Can we leave Santa some?" No, take your ass to bed. Like, damn. Apartment.
Yeah, some people like they didn't have it. That was my favorite thing though. The night before Christmas, Nigga be anxious to go to sleep, be anxious to wake up too.
I never go to sleep, bro. Tossing and turning, like, come on, man, just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You wake up, go into the front room, all the toys and shit spread out. You're like, yeah, it's that time, nigga. It's that time. It's all closed, no toys.
Yep.
I remember I was the youngest, and so like it was like a door that divided like where me and my siblings' room were and the living room. They'd be like, Jazz, look under the door, see if you see anything. My little young ass thinking I'm gonna see something. Nothing was ever there.
Yeah. That mom just told me go in there, don't open them, come out that room.
Come
out that room. Yeah, he ain't gonna come. So I be in that mother just listening. Like, she let it go for a while, and I was like, hold on, man. One time I left milk and cookies and they ain't eat. She forgot to go eat them. I was like, hold on. So he ain't even come. But the milk and cookies still sitting here. I was tight as hell about that. So I got gifts but the milk and cookies here.
Yeah. But that was the radio station at this point. And they still fighting back and forth with the actual radio guy. They said they won, said, no, well actually I don't really have it up here. And this when Myron pulled out one of the gifts, and he was like, I got a bomb. This is a homemade bomb. It's like, wait, why do you said people put everything in the mail these days? Which back in the day,
yeah,
that was true. But that just turns out to be a watch, like a jewelry box rather, a jewelry box. But we hear the police pulling up on the actual scene, and they trying to get onto the elevator, and then of course the police coming out with the gun. How many cops was up in there? Because they got circled pretty fast and quick.
A lot.
8, 9 at least.
That was coming from every which way in this, but he had a new gift at this point. And so you telling me that the black man with a bomb, they would have shot his ass.
Boy.
They would have shot his ass and not even thought about nothing else. That would have ended that.
This was highly fiction. It's highly fictional. For
sure. But he leaves it with the same cop again for whatever reason. This nigga is in every position. This nigga, he almost worse than the cops in Woodsboro. But he be popping up. But like, see, nigga,
he didn't die though.
He should have. All the shit that was going on.
Yeah.
So they running, they leaving, Sinbad celebrating. He good. He done finessed his way out of this situation, and then you hear a bomb blow up. He said, what?
2 times.
and then this bomb blew up.
Let's go finagle that.
and then the bomb blew up. And this, I guess I forgot it, but I'm like, this kind of makes sense that it happened. But I was crying laughing when that bomb blew up.
Especially shaking the box. We got duped.
Why you gonna open it? Like, what would be your reason for opening it up?
Box on the floor and like, all right, we out. Let's go.
I mean, he said he was on the bomb squad for like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I met a bond in the other cops. So how long were you?
Like, man,
blew his damn hands off. He got it,
bruh. Like, come on.
It's sad, bro.
And then, of course, this is when he makes it back to his car and it's stripped down. They took the wheels out. They took the seats out that motherfucker. Like, bro, what kind of hood was y'all in? Like, I seriously doubt where Howard was from or where he was at. They doing stuff like this.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
But I feel like normally radio stations be in kind of areas to where your shit can get stripped.
Well, it was near the diner, so
yeah,
2 blocks. So it
yeah,
been.
Shit, they go a second black man. I forgot about him.
There is 2,
and he had dialogue.
He did.
Counting Jazz.
He did.
Oh, so you're not gonna count the black woman? That's crazy.
She ain't say nothing.
They ain't count her either.
They count the white woman that got choked though. But Howard makes it to the house, and he see Ted still being disrespectful. He done put the star on my tree. I'm gonna make this man the star of the news for the next few weeks. Cause like, nigga, what you doing?
It'd have been on site.
It should have already been that. Cause at this
like,
point,
nah,
like
I ain't even gonna say your name. I'm coming in and I'm firing off. It's over.
And then he dirty macking like he should be here. He should be here with you
doing
this.
Throwing him under the bus, like, yo, you
like.
He was like, you deserve better.
And then he trying to put his arm around my woman as he's caroling and shit. Like he snapped, then he grabbing on my woman. Why are you touching my woman? This almost worse than when Craig and Lisa was talking. He was like, "How they grab? Was it like this, or was it like this?" I'm like, "Damn, if you don't let my woman go, bro."
That's a good reference. I like that. Enough to make him want to run up in that man's house.
Hey, I couldn't.
I
don't know if I could have did it, bro. Would y'all have done that? If you couldn't find the dog, but you knew where the dog was, and it was in somebody's house you don't rock with like that.
Jazz.
Probably. I think I probably would have risked it. Cause like he been trying to get his wife the entire movie. Like Ted was wild. Ness.
I'd have took it and took the tree.
Burnt the tree up. Let them come back to a burnt home.
I'd have left all his water on. I'd have went through the house doing all kind. I don't know who ran through your shit. Stop the sink up, leave the water running, clog the toilet up with those bunch of paper towels in the toilet. I got you, bro.
He said paper towels in the toilet. Man. But I just don't understand Arnold or Howard in this scene. Cause like he was just in the house looking like he was trying to be seen.
Wait, Jason.
Yeah, he didn't care.
What you doing?
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
Oh, really?
I don't think I could do it.
The first situation where you're not choosing violence. Wow, I would say that's gross.
It's about the kid. It's about the kid.
Man, fuck them kids.
I was
like
about to say the same.
This man has been like getting on your wife the entire movie, and you just like, nah, I'm gonna choose the high road. You sound like fucking.
No, I'm gonna beat his ass. I just ain't gonna take the kid to it. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck that kid. That's the same kid you gonna drop off.
It's worse than you taking that nigga to it.
Like, that's the same kid you dropping off at the fire station if you kill his daddy.
No. I didn't say that. Too. I didn't say that. I said I'm gonna put him where his daddy at. That's all I said.
Oh, so you killing him?
Yeah, he was gonna kill the kid, but he ain't taking that Turbo Man.
I'm gonna leave it, because he's still alive, so I don't want to do that.
Jason probably like killed a kid and put the Turbo Man on his grave.
Like here lies Ted, his son, and Turbo Man
with the Turbo Man in my hand.
Like, why he didn't take it out the paper?
No, I'm walking with the paper on it to the house. I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? Is that his? Yeah, and that's my wife, motherfucker. Seems like we both can't keep our hands off shit that don't belong to us. Talking about.
That's valid. I like that. I like it. Yeah. I like it. But I can't, like I said, whenever he's doing this, the reindeer, for whatever reason, they got beef with him. Just reindeer is not real, right?
What? No, that reindeer couldn't be real. It looked kind of real though.
I mean, like reindeer is period. Like, are they real animals?
Are reindeers real?
Yeah, I'm tripping. They're not real, right? Look at Jazz Googling real quick.
You ain't have to be so loud.
Because now you got all us out here looking
stupid. Nah, I ain't got y'all looking stupid.
Is that a species of animal? These niggas don't know what the reindeers.
Nah, them niggas real.
Reindeers real. Okay.
Yeah, they real.
I knew that.
So the reindeer comes in the house, beefing with him, and he was like, "Nah, fuck that. It's time. It's time." He went in and cold cocked him.
That shit was for Ted.
Yeah, he had to go on lay his ass down. But during the scuffle with this reindeer, he knocked the little Jesus man into the fireplace. So why he kicked it out the window? Like, bruh.
Get some water.
Like he wild. Like he was just wilding, bro. I would have rolled it up in that carpet and rolled that shit out the back door.
But Jason, think about what kind of day he had. Think about everything he went through.
He needs something to go right. He was just going more chaotic.
He was so close to the finish line, and then just some shit happened, and he was just like, "Damn, I didn't know my skills of soccer was so high to where he would kick shit out the window."
His big ass should have knew he could kick something out the window like that. He probably kick a person like that too.
I mean, well, yeah.
Damn, my wife rolled off with Ted into the sunset. Now I got to put her in the thing with him. Cause like, what are you doing?
Everybody on the block.
I ain't say that. I just said I'm putting her with him. That's all I said. I ain't say I was killing nobody.
Well, we know where they already at.
Can you take us to the parade? Huh? I'm finna go the fuck off. Ted ain't gonna make it to the parade.
Was
and Jamie ain't neither. Hell yeah, she was wrong.
Oh, okay. I was just asking, fellas.
You don't think so?
I think she was frustrated.
I need this woman's perspective right now.
So I can't get the married woman perspective, so that's not
yes,
my
you can.
lane. No,
yes, you can.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
I am married. I mean, the respect level in there. Like, she was frustrated. He been just throwing L's at y'all's son.
So your frustration means no respect to me. You're not respecting me now.
Exactly what I was about to say. So that means you can disrespect me.
I'm just speaking for Liz. Like, I don't know how I would have handled that situation because I've never been in that situation.
And we're asking you how you handling that situation.
I don't know.
Have you ever been into it? Have you ever been into it with a dude and rode off with a different dude? Let me ask you that.
No.
Yeah, think about it too hard. I don't believe it.
I said no once you asked me.
You said no too quick. So them two lies so real quick. You lied quick twice.
That's a real rare situation. I don't know why you had to think. You ever been with a dude rode off with another?
Anybody watching this will see that
Is that what that was? Was I really with him? See, those are the gymnastics that Jazz be into. Was I really with him?
Technically, we was only talking. So
he drove
y'all gotta relax.
He drove a car. I drove a car. We met. We really wasn't together.
When y'all are bringing these parameters, then yes, I would ask those same questions. Be like, So
yeah, you just can't you can't just disrespect the person that you rocking with, because Buddy right here is already disrespectful. So
and unfortunately, Ted felt like this gave him the green light to step into what he'd been trying to do anyway. Jazz, no.
I was just, but I
seen it. No, this nigga over here. Give me the green light. Looking ass.
And I got on green too. Vibes.
I mean, that's the fact.
Just his hat, my nigga. Yo, just keep going.
What's the difference?
We're not doing this.
You wearing it, right?
That's an accessory. This is regular clothes. That is the difference.
All clothing are accessories, but
nah.
I'm not in there.
That shit up,
but I know. I'm
you should have rolled. You should have rolled with it. You should have rolled with it. You should have rolled.
He was like,
"Here go Jason."
But is
snap! Here we go.
You said that. I didn't. I was just like,
nah.
But Howard is now kicking it with this reindeer. He drinking with him. That done finally came. I mean, sometimes you got to beat a nigga ass to get on their side. I know, Jazz, you say you don't fight people and get cool with them, but sometimes fighting, sometimes you got to throw hands to figure out a situation. Sometimes you got to do that.
I'm going to let you keep that logic. Y'all can keep that logic. Nah.
Oh, I didn't. I ain't got nothing to do with that one.
Oh, I mean, you said
I don't know that. No, I was agreeing. No, I was agreeing. Sometimes you got to fight somebody. I wasn't agreeing with the your end of it. Sometimes you got to fight people. Get the point across. Then we go back friends.
Oh yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, so he was right. So he was just.
So y'all just be fighting people, then be cool with them again after that.
Yeah, quick fade.
Y'all can have that.
You win something, lose something. It just be like that. It depends. It also depends on what we fighting over too. If it was like something too disrespectful, some shit you can't come back
Like he
from.
was to fight your sister, you be done with her for the rest of your life.
We don't need to bring this to the family.
Well, okay, all right, we gotta go past that. Okay, so Ted was in the car.
With a car. But
Ted G Mac.
Bruh, he's super dirty in the car. Like he's I've been looking at you since the Labor Day barbecue.
Yo,
Bro,
that's
it's
when it happened for
Christmas.
me.
Like it's Christmas, bro. You ain't let that go. Like that one moment, he was giving Tarantino vibes.
But hold on. Now, a lot of dudes don't let certain situations go. Like a lot of them let shit linger for years.
Women do too.
I can't speak for women because I don't talk to them. I'm saying men. A lot of men let shit linger for years. Yeah.
I mean, look, you gotta find sometimes you have to find a common thread as a reason for me to get back into her life or for me to get there. And that may have been your end. It may have been that, that one gathering that we was at and you looked a certain way, and I remember your outfit, how your hair was done, the shoe you had on. I mean, it happens.
And then it just clicked.
It did. Like we were supposed to be together. It's been 3 years. Like I don't know what you've been through or who you've been to, but you new to me.
Jason, stop talking to her. Stop talking to her. This ain't like, yo. Sending messages to the pod. Like, yo.
Yo.
Look.
So talk to me. Talk to me.
These other brothers, they may feel a way about these things. What you've been through, your adventures in life, but that doesn't bother me because it's new to me. This my turn.
Sound like some Drake shit.
Drake ain't got nothing to do with this. Drake ain't got this type of game, Jazz. Drake ain't got it. He just got the money. That's it. That's how you win a lot more with the money than the game. But he got the money. But Ted, that was sexual assault, right? Him trying to like he give it to me. Like what? Like what?
He was creepy the whole movie, man. But that part right now is like your bro tripping.
Like, but and then like I'm like, but I'm tripping off of Howard, but his slow ass, he should have been in the car.
Yeah, you looking at them, you looking at him from the front of the car. Like we built different, bro. I'm go ahead and take it. Let me see this right here in this box. I'm coming through the windshield.
Oh my mama, he seen the cop. He was like, "Oh shit, I can't now. I gotta run from the police, man. Fuck that." Hey,
that nigga do
excuse me, Mr.
kick
Officer.
Through the windshield.
I would have said, "Excuse me, officer. I got some shit to handle. You can get me afterwards. I go with you."
Lava turn around and knock the hell out that cop. Like, I got out of here, bro. I got to handle this. I ain't worried about your little ass no more.
But Howard, he runs away, of course, and runs inside of just a secluded building where it's super dark. For something, there ain't no lights in the building. People just in there doing a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of moving. And we just seen on Thanksgiving they had these flows. They had a whole bunch of lights to make sure people know what the fuck they doing inside the building. So he goes and they put him in the suit. He kind of telling them, "Hey, like whatever happened to the first dude, it's okay. It's not gonna happen to you. We got word. He got brain activity, so it's okay." At this point, I'm not putting this suit on no more. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't even know if he knew he was in the Turbo Man suit for real. He just let them undress him and then just was like, "That's it."
I'm like, use your word. You stop speaking. You can't talk no more. What do you? What did you? All right, bro. Just, you about to get never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
He got Me Too before they was Me Tooing.
Oh boy. Yep, that's exactly where I was going with it. Yeah.
Jazz. You probably would. I'm gonna say, would you dress up as your kid's favorite character?
Would I? Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Ness? You dress up as your kid favorite character? No.
Damn.
I probably would. I probably would.
Nah, she likes some sketches. She only 3, so she,
You said she likes some sketchy stuff.
Yeah. I'm not dressing up like no dog or nothing like that. Like,
you don't want to you want to be Bluey?
That's probably the dog.
I'll be the daddy of Blue. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I would. I ain't gonna hold you. Man, whatever she tell me to do, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it ain't matter. Keep it at 100.
Yeah, I would too.
But I ain't gonna tell nobody. But
Cat Noir. Okay, I'm over here thinking like Miraculous is one of their favorites, so I can do Cat Noir. I ain't got to dress as a ladybug. That'd be cool. That wouldn't be not too bad. Not too bad. But
would y'all go to like a Comic-Con event with y'all kids?
Yeah, I mean, what is it? Is it kid friendly?
That's already been answered, so I can't.
Is that kid friendly?
I didn't go.
Like Comic-Con, yeah, they be having kids out there dressed up and stuff like that.
As long as it's kid friendly, yeah, I'd be down to dress up and go out there.
Well, boy, you sign up for something that you don't even know what you signing up for.
That's what I'm saying. That's
why y'all about to be the gargoyles like this.
Yo, I fucking hate this. Yo, you gotta relax, man.
That'd be wild. They'd be like, damn, we seen a pack of gargoyles at Comic-Con this year.
Actually, it would be like a clan.
Y'all gotta ask
like
the host Jazz to post her Spider-Man video from Comic-Con. Spider-Man competition. She won it, so y'all,
You just hear her though? She said she's gonna be a clan of gargoyles.
No, but if you watch Gargoyles, they were a clan, not like
it's just like
it's not.
We're gonna find out he was a part of that crew. He was like, damn.
Jason, are you sitting up here acting like you're not familiar with Gargoyles? For real,
I know what they are. I know what they are, but I couldn't say one of their names.
One of them.
I couldn't say any. You the one that told me Keith David was on there. I was like, what?
Yeah, he was Goliath.
His name right, like they were statues with like mullets or something, right?
You know what? All right, let's go. I'm not.
Oh, they had the Tommy Davidson.
All right. The disrespect, but the parade.
Yes, the parade. So we get this parade going. Y'all know this is like they did this parade at Universal Studios in LA. It looked kind of weird when they going down, but if you ever been on them little strips when they coming down like the universe, it looked just like that.
No, I didn't know that.
That was in that bitch burning up because it was in the middle of summer.
Where is this movie supposed to be? Location.
I think originally in Minneapolis, because it was like what a Mall of America was, so that's where it was at. But then the rest of the movie is in Mall of America, but that last scene is at the Universal Studios.
Okay.
But Howard got his suit on. He having a good ass time. It's Turbo Man, but Booster was talking kind of reckless. He should have put hands and feet on Booster ass. Come on, stupid. Put your hands up. Wave. Pick a kid, bitch.
He was burning up.
Where the hell have you been?
Bruh, the joke about the dog, I said, man, hold up. Like, yeah, I'm sweating. Yeah, I said, hey, that's definitely you ain't getting that shit off today. You ain't getting that shit off today. Bruh. What be going through white people's mind? I think they just be like, that shit funny to me. Like, what? Because like I was literally just watching Inglourious Basterds. It's only one black man in that movie. There's only one black man in that movie. And these niggas in German talking about niggas and slaves. Like, how do they know about slaves and niggas in Germany? Why are you talking about, and why is Quentin talking about niggas between a whole bunch of white people?
You mean Quentin Tarantino?
Yes.
Didn't we just talk about his obsession with niggas? Like, why are you asking questions? You know the answer.
That man's so cold. He's so bad with it. He wanted to say nigga in so many different languages. Nigga said it in French, German, and Italian in this movie. Like, bro, what? Anyway, this is
You think in his group chat he was like, "Yo, I got this movie where I'm saying nigga in all these different languages. This shit about to be fire."
And I'm gonna get Samuel to narrate some shit in there.
My nigga.
But Howard, he having a good ass time. I guess he, for some reason, some way he peeped his son out in the crowd. You know, I don't, you know, he peeped his son. He gifts him the limited edition Turbo Man doll. And then, you know, we peep out the corner some kind of way. I don't know how Myron knew this parade was going on, but some kind of way Myron knew.
How Myron knew he was in the suit. Ain't no nobody. His own child didn't know it was him.
The wife didn't know.
The wife didn't know it was him.
Nobody knew it was. He knew exactly.
But Myron said, "That's that nigga right there." You knew that motherfucker was on the roof. Honestly, when this parade started is when the movie went left. It went like all the storyline. I feel like they wrote it all, and then they was like, "I don't know how to end this. I don't know how to end this.
Fuck it, do it.
Make a parade. Make him. Yeah, don't make it make sense. Just do it."
So he grappling hooks to the float.
Listen to what you just said. It's a mailman, bro.
Yo.
Mailman.
He ain't never did it before today, but today he know how to shoot a grappling hook at a whole thing. Maybe the dude at the top gave him the instructions on what to do.
Stop, Jason. That nigga did not give him anything.
Hey, he Draymond Green, buddy, on the top of the.
They suspended the dude indefinitely.
Oh, for real?
Really?
I just got the alert. Indefinitely suspended.
Out of pocket.
Bro, that nigga just be going, I'm gonna slap somebody tonight.
Draymond be like, I mean, I ain't mean to. I just, did my body like this, and then you just somehow punch somebody in the face.
He's
right. Hey, Lee. He look at it. He give it away because he look at where he gonna go before he do it.
Well, he know who he hitting. He ain't never hit the wrong person. Like you know who you can and cannot hit out there. So
he ain't never made that mistake ever. But Myron and Howard are on top of this float. You know, they getting it in. They fighting. But like I don't understand. Like Howard, he just his response time wasn't like him. Maybe him and Jamie didn't pass the chemistry test or something. I don't know. Cause like I would have been on Myron ass for touching my kid. Like it wouldn't even been no. It wouldn't have been no child. No them little things that pop out.
Yeah, the little whatever they would.
I would have beat them little putty man up real quick. And
he stood in the same spot the whole time.
But Jamie dumbass. But Jamie even dumber, because what the fuck are you climbing on top of shit for? Go to your mama. Like, why are you climbing on top of a building with snow on it, sir? But then not only did he climb on the building with snow on it, he climbed on the Christmas tree that was hanging from the damn.
But why did it take the mama so long to get involved in this situation?
The police done grabbed her up. He's not a part of the show. Like nobody else responded. They just watch. That's about as good as the police is today. That's an accurate depiction of what the police look like. But that was a white kid, so shit. Imagine if it was a nigga. They wouldn't even think that.
Bird box that whole situation. We ain't
imagine if it was Sinbad as Turbo Man and that was his son that was climbing up on top of that thing. Brother would have shot that little boy.
Yo, why the kid get shot? Why kid?
He gonna pull the tree down. He's the
Christmas. He's trying to destroy Christmas.
It's the Grinch.
But I guess the spectators are telling the commentators are telling Howard what to do next as they walking him through, I guess, the scripting, and he decides to pull. I wouldn't have done it. He hits the his wings, the jet boost, the jet pack begins to try to fly after And like this nigga just flew all over LA. Like, bro, wherever the fuck that was at. Like
Jason, I got a question for you because I remember you mentioned the voice changer in 2001, that technology not being available. Do you feel like in 1996, like jetpacks to where you could fly around would be available?
Hell no. Hell no. They don't got them now. Shit. They did not what? Like what?
So did that take away from the movie for you?
This movie Ben was taken away from me. Like Ben was gone. Whenever Sinbad jumped off the top building like Sting, I knew it was over with. At that point, I was like, okay, they just
I'm trying
fuck,
to tell you,
fuck belief.
An adult wrote the beginning, and somebody child wrote the end. Somebody child wrote. This man was flying around doing crazy stuff and head butted the wall, and
He kept getting got up.
and he's just doing this on the wall. No, that nigga neck broke. He dead. He's now
because the other guy got hurt like this, so I know it had to do with him.
Yeah, the ending was a fairy tale. It became a kid fairy tale at the end.
It was almost beat for beat from the introduction scene though. So exactly how that introduction scene went is exactly how this went. When he did it, but of course, like I said, Sinbad trying to hold on to his tree hanging off the building, he falls. Which, as a black man, I'm not. First off, you're not chasing no little white kids nowhere. Like, let that little nigga.
You talking about somebody got shot? He up there, he up there don't care that he gonna knock this little white boy off the tree. I want that turbo dog.
He want that dog bad than a motherfucker.
He gonna kill us both.
Fell off the building. Police got him, but he got the dog. He cool. Now Jamie hanging from the same exact tree, and now Howard has figured out how to fly his jetpack. It took Tony Stark a whole movie to figure it out. It took Tony Stark a whole movie to learn how to use that damn Iron Man suit, but it took Howard 30 minutes. But he grabs his son. He gives his speech about being. He loves his son. He always gonna be there for him. And I guess this motivates his son to, instead of keeping the doll, he gives it to Myra, which is where we come to, Jazz.
I agree to disagree.
You giving up that doll?
Which side was I on? That I would?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, I guess I argue that I would have gave up the doll. Yes.
Why?
Because hypothetically, he won a Turbo Doll gift certificate. So they would get one later. You just wouldn't have one on Christmas morning. And plus, this seems like a well-off kind of family. You can wait. Let's humble you for a second with your white privilege. So give it to this black man for his black son.
That's a way to kind of try to coat that motherfucker.
Hey, listen.
What about you, Ness? You giving the doll up?
Hell no.
Why not?
It was a limited edition.
This is true.
I think it was a little bigger than a regular one.
Yeah,
it looked like it. That bitch looked like it was. That bitch was as big as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nah, he wanted to be corny and talking about I got the real one at home. He got to get that suit back.
But hold on, Ness. If Journey was like, I don't need that toy because I got the real hero at home and my dad.
No, he didn't say real hero. He said I got the real Turbo Man.
Well,
I ain't gonna be Turbo Man tomorrow. My black ass gonna be Howard. You better go play with that damn toy that I don't bust my ass to get.
Jason, what you doing?
Yeah.
Oh. Jason, what you doing?
I'm keeping it, dog. I done got my ass beat by this man all day. Fuck Myron. This is my dog.
Myron the certificate.
Yeah. If I have it, I would have gave it to him. But nah, Myron this entire day was because of this dog. I'm gonna whoop Jamie ass because what are you doing? Why you ain't even
wait?
No,
Jamie the son. So you gonna whoop the son? Oh, well, he was gonna kill him 30 minutes ago. So okay.
Like, cause no. Where it was, but now look in that situation. Cause I'm saying I done went through hell and high water for this dog, and you gonna give it up because I was in this suit flying around? No, sir. And Myron take his ass to jail. Because why are you chasing my son? Like, I don't know. And I'm gonna press charges.
That's why it's a fairy tale. They let Myron stop and get the doll handed to him. Man, they'd have beat that Joker so bad. They'd beat the
You
shit
talk
out.
about Rodney King. They would have had him out there on
They'd have
LA
beat that
streets
boy.
in LA streets. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the ending of this movie was yeah.
But that
I loved
was
it as a kid though.
that was the conclusion of Jingle All the Way. So before I get to asking what was y'all favorite, was it good though? Jazz. What is or some of your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies?
I'm gonna say definitely one that you mentioned earlier, Last Action Hero. I definitely enjoyed that movie a lot. And of course, Terminator and the original Predator movie.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Ness?
Probably Batman and Robin. I like him as Mr. Freeze.
Wait, I got a question. So, wait, so you like that movie?
No, I just like him as Mr. Freeze. He was dope.
Okay.
He was dope in the movie. The rest of the movie, the characters were trash.
Okay.
Poison Ivy was trash.
Okay. All right. All right.
Jazz like, wait, motherfucking way.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that's like the worst
I
one.
thought he did good in that movie. Now I ain't really like the movie, but you know, the storyline was stupid. But you know, it's Batman, so I watched it 27 times.
Okay.
What
The
else?
movie the movie I was thinking about with Chuck Norris is called Sidekicks.
Yeah, all right, I never seen that.
You gotta peep that. Those are good.
Yeah, of course, Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I know him for, really, Terminator, and I think he in what, Expendables or something.
Expendables got every 80 action hero.
Yeah.
All the OGs. I think mine, I'm definitely going with Terminator 2. I like End of Days. That was actually pretty good when he's fighting the devil in there. Predator was cool. True Lies with Jamie Lee Curtis. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah,
where they played, that was almost like Mr. and Mrs. Smith before.
Uh-huh.
A little bit. But yeah.
So is he a good actor to y'all?
I think he does. I think he does the job. He
does what he's supposed to do.
Because it made sense as a robot. Because he kind of talk like one.
Would y'all say like he's the White Rock?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Maybe.
I mean, because I remember somebody posted a picture of The Rock in 3 different movies with the same outfit on, to where he plays kind of like the same characters in all his movies.
He does. I think John Cena is the best wrestler turned actor.
Do you think The Rock plays the same person in all the movies?
Hell yeah, he
bulk of his movies, yeah. Which movie stood out to you to where it's just like, okay, I didn't see that character in anything else that he played?
What character are you referring to? The funny guy, or?
I mean, he's just playing that swole person, so where it's just like Jumanji, all the Furious movies. This nigga was in what, Rampage?
Well, he fucking 6'5" and strong as fuck. Ain't even much else you gonna have him do.
Same character and everything.
Central Intelligence. He was kind of weird.
He was still buff ass nigga, buff ass nigga with Kevin Hart. He the same nigga every time he with Kevin Hart on the
screen. Walking Tall, is that the name of the movie?
Yeah. Walking Tall was cool, but he's still a buff ass nigga with tight shirt.
No, he won't buff then though.
So I was going to actually.
And what about the football Gridiron Gang?
Gridiron Gang. I mean,
y'all gonna say Gridiron Gang.
That was probably the only one.
He was a football player when he had the little daughter, when she was a tooth fairy or something like that. When he found he didn't know he had a kid and he got one. He wasn't.
Some respect on my man. Y'all stop playing with Rock, man.
And Ness, you're gonna sit up here and act like he is not.
He a better actor than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, listen. Is The Rock not the same character in a majority of his movies?
The Rock don't got no Terminator though, so I don't know.
He don't, but somebody will probably say he got a Fast Five or Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Jazz, stop. Ain't none of the movies about The Rock. Ain't none of the movies are about The Rock.
I mean, he got a spinoff.
Again, ain't none of the movies about The Rock.
The movie literally about him. It's named after him in the movie.
But you're not gonna be like, man, that one Fast movie with The Rock in it. Oh my God, no,
that was the best one.
You don't believe it.
Oh,
you don't believe it.
That was the best one.
You don't believe it. You don't believe it.
The first one he was in, that was the best one.
Oh, the first movie The Rock was in.
Yeah.
Fast Five. Yeah, Fast Five.
That five.
It wasn't because of him, but yeah, you're right. That was a good movie.
He added to it though.
No, he didn't.
He definitely did.
He didn't add anything because
you sound like he like Stone Cold or something.
I do. That could have put.
But
they could have inserted any buff nigga in that position. It would have been the same exact thing.
Arnold wouldn't have gave you the same thing The Rock gave you.
In 2010, I bet not. Nigga, he gave it in 1990 when he was Terminator. Why would he do the same thing 30 years later, Jazz?
Which buff nigga you think would have been able to replace The Rock in that scene and do a better job?
Terry Crews.
Batista?
Crews wouldn't have done it. Stop.
You said Batista?
Batista?
No, Batista
he wouldn't.
Stop.
John Stop. Cena? You reaching. No.
John Cena trash and his rolling fast. And kill him off.
There you go.
Here go Jason. He ain't dead. We ain't seen nobody. That's Jason.
You know he not dead. If they brought back Wonder Woman, you know John Cena.
Bro, they bring back everybody.
Oh, everybody come back.
You would have swear these are comic book characters. Now they ain't dead shit. We got more room for it.
Oh, they said we can make another one, man. Bring that back. They made enough money.
Nah, they made enough money off the Fast Five to keep producing them. So you might as well just hold on to your britches. But the reason we're here, guys, Jingle All the Way. Was it good though? Ness, we're gonna start with you since you are a guest, sir.
When I was 10, yes. When I was a grown person, hell no. It's terrible.
You that much older than me?
Look, man, we ain't gotta talk about age. I said Super Nintendo. You went to PlayStation 2.
So I went to that because I had a place. My dad got a PlayStation when he got married.
I got to beat.
He got a PlayStation. He got married.
Age start with a 2 or a 3?
A 3.
Oh, okay. All right, we may not be too far off.
I'll be 34 next month.
Oh yeah, we ain't too far off. We ain't establishing. We ain't saying my age, but I'm still older.
Jazz?
I'm gonna say yes. I enjoyed watching it on the rewatch. I haven't seen it in since maybe 20 years, and I enjoyed it. So I think this is probably one of those holiday movies that age well for me. Except that ending part. I was just like, what the fuck is this? But 96.
Yeah. So on my initial rewatch, it was entertaining. It's not one of those you can just keep watching over and over. Because I watched it twice. I watched it again. I was just like, what the fuck is? So I get why it wasn't received well when it came out. But it also felt like it had an identity problem because it almost felt like an adult movie. Then they tried to make it a kid movie. So I don't think they knew what the fuck they were trying to do. So you trying to blend them, but it wasn't enough kid to be a kid movie. So it was just like that you know.
Yeah, it didn't blend well throughout the movie. Yeah, it didn't blend. The ending didn't blend with nothing that went on the rest of the movie.
So we got our link. Well, before I do that, Jazz, people's thoughts that you have.
I don't have any saved, but a lot of people is pretty much like this is a holiday classic, that they loved it. All positive feedback from folks that responded. Nobody said anything negative about this movie. So yeah. That's all I got for people's thoughts. But Link of Thrones, Ness, since you are our guest, who do you have?
There's a lot of white people in this movie. I'm gonna say Sinbad. Sinbad was the first kid. That's one of my favorite movies. But and the big dude, he already said it. He was the giant, so I'm gonna just say he was the Big Show.
Okay, Jason.
Beat that. Beat that.
Have I done? So I'm gonna go with Chris Parnell. He was one of the clerks in the beginning of the movie. We went to the same. Well, let me not say that. We graduated from the same alma mater in high school. Yeah, yeah. I feel like have I done Rick and Morty? If
No,
so, okay.
you haven't.
He plays the father on Rick and Morty.
Okay, cool. I am going to pick the late Phil Hartman. He was Ted, and he was in Small Soldiers.
He died?
Yes, he passed away in the late 90s, actually. Yeah, 1998. And a lot of the feedback that I got from this movie, a lot of people was just like, he did such a great job in this movie and previous projects, but it was unfortunately that he passed away in the late 90s. So, yeah. But, yeah, did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to add for this episode? Ness, did you want to plug anything?
Follow me on Instagram, The True Finesse. That's it. Go Gargoyles.
Jason.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. Make sure you get out there and get out them Christmas presents and those last minute hoo-has and whatever you cooking. Send me a plate. If you need a address, location, I got you. I can send that to you. It's not a problem. If you don't make a whole bunch of stuff, just send me one thing, and I can get a whole bunch of things and put them together to make a dinner. So yeah, man.
Oh, hold on. I do want to say I appreciate y'all having me back. Y'all, she had me banned. I want y'all to know that. Please like the video, comment, say y'all want your boy back. You know what I'm saying? Do all that stuff. And last time I was here with the football episode, I just want Jazz to let us know how many games her team has won.
I'm glad I'm editing this because I'm editing all of that shit out.
What are you editing for?
All right.
Hey, I was here for the football episode, so I just,
Admit what? That
took me
true.
15 weeks to get back on this.
Hey man, it happens.
You jinxed your team. That's what it was.
She jinxed it. She
jinxed
didn't have to. She could not say nothing. And they still be in the same position that they was. I seen people today that was posting about how Cam was robbed of his Super Bowl.
All right.
Super Bowl win.
Right.
I was just
so,
like, he didn't lose at the last minute of the game. He was losing from the first quarter to the fourth.
All right. So
the best thing about that Super Bowl was Bruno Mars and Beyonce.
All right.
I'm supposed to wear my Jalen Hurts shirt.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurting right now.
Oh no, we can ask what. Still ain't lost for 3 games though, so we good.
This is true.
But yeah, I'm sorry, Jazz. I got off topic. Yeah, go ahead and do your closing.
Did you want to tell us what your cousin told us on the episode or no?
No, that's definitely doesn't need to be anything that needs to be recorded.
Okay, gotcha. I thought there was a record. I thought there was a recorded conversation. That's why I want to save it. So I dropped it now. But yes, man.
Thank you to everybody that listens and supports. We are still on our road to 500. We are getting close, and we just want to give a shout out to everybody that supports and shows love and listens and watches us on our socials and interacts with us. We definitely appreciate it. Just want to send happy holidays to everybody. We have our live coming up at the end of this month as our 2023 wrap up. Keep a lookout for that. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all. Happy holidays. Cheers.
Deuces.